My name is Ryan. I'm the owner of Sparkled Lighting. We're located in Syracuse, Utah. We've been doing the seasonal traditional Christmas lights for a couple of years. Started to get into the permanent lighting due to the demand. The demand is so high that we started doing that just this past year. It's been an awesome ride so far. I've been in business for a handful of years. Started a party rental business back in February of 2013. Bought a couple of bounce houses. Started renting it out on the side. And it started growing and growing and growing. It got to the point where it got too busy where I needed to decide, okay, do I need to shut down or do I need to quit my day job and do the bounce houses full time? We decided let's do the bounce houses full time, which has been great. Been doing that for a handful of years. What's tricky about the bounce houses is a seasonal business, which is good and bad at the same time. It's great that we worked 6 months out of the year, and it's great that we had 6 months out of the year off. I've been kicking around the idea of, I need to figure out something to keep me busy during the winter months, during the off season. I was playing around with the lighting idea, the lighting business for a while. What really got me into it is, in the past, I had only installed Christmas lights on my home one time. I just felt so bad because I was depriving my kids of that magic that the lights provide to their home. It was a total Grinch move, depriving my kids of that magic of having Christmas lights. So I'm like, all right, I got to go all in. I'm doing this Christmas light business. I'm going to start with my house, and I lit it up. I mean, every roof line, every ridge, every door, window outline, it was lit up with Christmas lights. That's what we started doing, is we started offering Christmas lights. We called it Grinch Lighting Company because I was such a Grinch for so long that I wanted to bring some of that spirit of Christmas to other Grinches like myself. So we started offering Christmas lights. That's what got me into the Christmas light business, being able to provide that magic for my kids, being able to bring that magic and share that magic with others. What got me into the permanent lights is because the Christmas light business is also seasonal, I wanted to start hiring guys to do installs. I wanted a way to keep them busy year round. I had my other business, which was seasonal, which was great, but I wanted to keep it in the same industry. It's a perfect combination. You got your permanent lights and you got your seasonal Christmas lights. We originally started Grinch Lighting Company, and we started doing the permanent lights, but I'm like, okay, well, Grinch Lighting doesn't work for permanent lights. I need a different name. Let's do Energy Smart Lights, NRG Smart Lights. I had Grinch Lighting Company and I had Energy Smart Lights, and I'm like, all right, this isn't working. I'm running one company kind of as two different companies. We wanted to find a name that worked great for both. That's how we came up with Sparkled Lighting. You got Sparkled Lighting, you got the sparkle lights for Christmas, but it's also Spark LED. It works for both the traditional Christmas lights and permanent smart lights as well. Some people don't like the permanent lights, so we offer the seasonal Christmas lights. Some people are sick of climbing on their roofs, and so we got the permanent lights. We've got a great option for both people. Somebody who's looking into permanent lighting, there's a lot of options out there. We've got the permanent option with the channel, the custom color matched aluminum track that blends in with your home soffit and fascia. One thing new that we're offering too, depending on what your budget is, we now offer an EVE attachment. If you want to save some money and you want the lights installed with an EVE attachment, that's great because it saves us time and labor and material costs by installing with those attachments. We pass those additional savings on to you. What's also nice is if maybe you're a renter and you can't install the permanent with the channel, this is a great option for a renter. Or maybe you plan on moving sometime soon. If you have the lights installed with the permanent channel, those are in there. I mean, technically you could remove them, but then you're gonna have screw holes, where with this other attachment, it's removable. So if you wanted to remove them and take them with you to your new home, that's another benefit. You got some price savings on a standard package. Then if you want more of a premium service and you have that premium package with the channel, depending on what you're looking for and your circumstances and your budget, and we've got a lot of options there for you to consider as well. Most customers that I've talked to, they just don't want to keep climbing up on the roof. The fact that these are installed permanently, they blend into the house nicely. It looks like it's made as part of the house. That's a great feature that you get with permanent lighting that I think a lot of customers are drawn to. Then also to be able to control it and customize it and program it and change it all from their phone gives them that ability to be able to use the lights year round. So you're not just limited to just Christmas. You've also got all of the major holidays. Beyond just the major holidays, if it's not a holiday, you got some security lighting. If you want to get some additional lighting to your home, or maybe you've got a special occasion, or for whatever reason, you could customize and schedule and program the lights. My favorite preset is probably 4th of July Sparkle. That one is just a super awesome display. 4th of July Sparkle, an awesome color pattern of some red, white, and blue, but then it's got some white flashes in it. Especially on a dark night, it's lighting up the whole side of the house. It's glowing. You got these light flashes like fireworks. Super awesome. 4th of July sparkle. It's super cool. It's like the 4th of July wide chase, but they've got the sparkle in it. It's pretty cool. Some people get intimidated by the price. Yeah, it might seem like they're more expensive up front. If you're doing seasonal lights for many years, in the long run, it actually ends up being far less expensive by going the permanent route because it's a one-time purchase. Yeah, it maybe seems intimidating up front, but in the long run, you're saving a lot of money by not having that yearly service. One time and it's done, and they got the lights to use year round. There are a lot of good companies out there that do good quality work. There are some companies out there, I've seen a lot of those jobs, and to be honest, they're not that great. One thing that we focus on, we take our time to make sure that everything looks professional, our attention and focus on detail, work with the customer and explain things, communication with our customers so they know what to expect, they know what they're getting, there's no surprises. We cover all those details, we just focus on the small things. I don't think traditional seasonal lights are going to go anywhere. I think that's going to be something that's going to be around forever. From what we see here, especially in our market, is a lot of people are moving towards the permanent lights. In other parts of the country, the market hasn't really been touched yet. It's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. I think over the next couple of years, it's just going to explode and boom all over the country. That's where I think the majority of the market's going to go, is to the permanent lighting, the smart lighting that they could use year round to be able to customize and use it year round. It's something that people are really drawn to, that they're looking for. That's my kind of long story short that got us from bounce houses to Christmas lights to permanent lights. That's our story.